Okay, this is a video on how to change the fog lamp lens on a Mercedes. This is a 2007 Mercedes C280. Now that's the right fog lamp lens and there's the left one I've already removed. Now what I've done is already taken everything out to make this video quicker and more really user friendly instead of going slogging through it bolt by bolt. I've already removed all the pieces, parts, and I'll just show you what you need, tools you'll need for this car, and the methodology for pulling it out. First and foremost, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be working on the inside of the fender well, either side. Take the wheel off. I've got a floor jack up under here with a block of wood bracing it, and I normally would use a jack stand, but I'm not actually underneath the car, so there's really, if the car came down, I'd be out of the way. But if you feel the need to climb up under the car, make sure you put a jack stand under here. Right now the block of wood would keep the jack stand from going all the way down as a stopgap measure. So what you're going to do is you're going to need tools for this. You're going to need, what I found was some needle nose pliers, extension, a 1/4 inch drive, 8mm and 10mm sockets. You can use other screwdrivers if you need to, but that's fine. And whatever you take to get the tire off, I prefer an impact wrench, but whatever works for you. Now inside, you're going to be working inside here. So what you're going to have to do is remove this plastic shield, which fits, the shield fits up inside the fender well like so. 10mm bolts hold it in there, hold it in there, there, and this corner down here happened to be a pin, one of these. Okay, and the way these work is when this pin is, they're normally in place. When this tip is fully depressed, it expands this bottom section and holds the pin in place, thus holding whatever it's been threaded through in place. What you'll do is you'll take a flathead screwdriver and lightly pry up. This is going to be flush all the way down. You'll pry this up, and then I use, which I found handy, this is a trim removal tool. It's designed, by the way, the tip, where the tip is made, is actually designed to grab upholstery pins and pins like this, and you can get them out without damaging them, without tearing them up. You can buy one of these any automotive store. It's fine. So here's the broken glass that I've already removed, and it's out of the way. So what you'll first do is you'll come under here. As I said, you'll drop this panel, and underneath here, we're not going to climb up under there, but on the bottom you can see holes where other pins go in. You remove all three of those pins, and they come out quite easily. Once you get that done, let's climb down here, take a look up at what you'll be looking at. Now that's where you can see the hole where the fog lamp sat. Where this thing is situated is it fits up inside. Lock it in place here. We can zoom in on that. There. And then finally, there's a clip on it which locks into place there. Those are 8mm bolts. That's these bolts right here. I've already pulled them out. 1, 2, 3. Those are 8mm bolts. And these are 10mm bolts which held that splash shield in place. What I've done is, this is not dangling by its wire. It's actually sitting down. The wire is loose. Do not let this hang by the wire, and it really shouldn't. You do not have to remove this entire assembly to get the bulb out. The bulb is right behind there, in with this rubber seal, weather seal in place. It's just a standard unclip and get the bulb out. but in this case I had to get the whole assembly out to get to the lens. And once you get the lens, the whole assembly out, you're going to be looking at, and there's a new lens I've already put in place. You'll see these clips. 1, 2, and 3. They're easy to remove. I'm going to set one of them down. All you do is you take a screwdriver of your choice, place it in, pry up, and they'll pop right off. The lens will fall off into your hands, and what I did was behind this lens there is a rubber seal all the way around. Before you put the new lens in, I just took some Armor All or any type of vinyl protectant, rubber protectant. I rubbed it on there just to replace the elastomers and whatnot that get drawn out of rubber and vinyl. And then what we do is this installation is the reverse of this. You can see it's real straightforward. Simple tools. Be careful with the pins and pulling them, that you don't tear up the heads of them, because you have to reuse these, and who knows what Mercedes charges for them. But as you can see, all my pins they're still in good shape. There's going to be some dirt and grit in these holes that they fit in, so just be careful pulling them out. And while you have this apart, it's a good time to clean in here and do a quick inspection of wiring. This is the tank for the washer system, looking at control arms, McPherson struts, brake lines, anti-lock sensors, and that sort of thing. You can take a quick look at it while you're in here. And that's it. Put it back together, and it'll press right back up against there. Now something else is these lenses, this is straight glass. They will break pretty easy. They're low to the road. There are manufacturers out there that make plastic films, thick plastic films that go over the top of glass. You can put them over here. You can set them on top of the design. Some of them are already cut, that they'll fit over top of there, and it protects it from chips, flying debris. Mercedes charges an arm and a leg for the protectant covers that they put on there, and you can buy the stuff for probably $40 a sheet or so. And I think it's several $100s that Mercedes wants to protect the whole front of the car, up until, you know, well over $1,000. So that's how easy it is. Like I say, it's really a 30-minute job, 45-minute job, and the dealership's going to charge a minimum of an hour labor for this. At dealership here is $120 an hour. So there you go. So actually it's over an hour. You can do it in 30 minutes, 45 minutes. That's all. We'll get it put back together, and that'll be that.